Today, something very exciting is happening. I am taking the housemate James to Madrid for his birthday, but what he doesn't realise is that we're flying business class. I'm so bad at lying.
Booking office. The C25 accent's obviously not any business. I do prefer business to the economy classes.
I think you might know that it's a brand new plane. Is this the time to tell you? And we're not talking your standard European business class here where you get one free seat in between you but it's the same size as normal. No, I'm talking an actual suite to yourself with a lie flat bed. And James will not know until we get to the plane itself. It's the brand new A350 and I managed to get this deal, such a good deal, which I will share with you very soon. But I am running behind and I really need to go and meet James so we can get on this bloody plane. I've just arrived by James' work and seeing him in 2 minutes time. I'm absolutely cacking it. I'm so bad at lying, so I hope I can carry this off. He still has no idea. So I think I will finally reveal all to him when I send him his boarding pass. Will he realise? Let's find out. I'm just hoping he doesn't ask for it on the tube because I want to film it.
I need a sandwich though.
You need a sandwich? About to have a fucking buffet.
Have you got a frap?
Nah, we'll get some over there. Let's just get on the tube.
Now or no?
Yeah, you'll be fine. If you are seeing me now, it means that James has just asked for his boarding pass. I'm probably making up some absolute shit and he'll be like, what is going on? So in this moment, let's all pray for me and my acting abilities. Come on, Chelsea, you can do it. Where are we flying today, James?
Madrid in Spain.
Have you ever been before?
No.
One of the red herrings that I've already laid down is that I've said I've booked us into one of these lounges that you can pay for, the Aspire Lounge. Right, and we're going to show you what the lounge is like, what you can get here at Terminal 5. I'm thinking a lot of booze.
All the booze and a few snacks. Snacks.
What's going on about how hungry he is? We're about to have a 3-course meal on the plane and we're going to a lounge full of food. I'd just let him get some empanadas to shut him up. Let's go. Anything particular you should show them about that boarding pass?
Can you have your priority pass or something? Launch key, launch club, or a priority pass? You have it.
One moment. Yeah, I'm not here actually. Thank you. Are we upstairs?
So Aspire. So we are flying business class to Madrid.
That's good. It's that. I mean, I do prefer business to the economy classes. So it says, it even says fast track there. So we're not in. Why are we faffing about here? Why are we not upstairs in the lounge?
Did you genuinely not know?
I thought about it, but then I was like, A, it would be really rude to go, are we flying business? And then I looked at the seats and I was like, C25 accent's obviously not going to be business.
James just gone to get some food and drink. I think that was a good surprise, but he has noticed that we're in seat 16 and I've tried to persuade him that it's an old plane. I think he might know that it's a brand new plane, but that's another secret still to come. But for now, it's time to rinse the bar. What is this? I don't think anyone else is doing shots in here. Hello from the toilet. Our flight is boarding, so it's time for part 2 of the surprise. On a level of 1 to drunk, what are you on right now?
5.
Yes, we're here. We are here. What's that? Dreamliner?
We got a Dreamliner. We got a Dreamliner. Are we going on a Dreamliner?
Yeah. Okay, I'm lying. Is this the time to tell you? We're flying on the...
Have we got proper seats? No, we don't, do we? We got proper seats? No! Shit the bed!
We are flying on BA's trial. So, James, stop, hang on. This is the A350, BA's brand spanking new plane. And they are trialing the route before it goes long haul on their short haul flight to Madrid. So the reason we are 16 is because that is how big business class is on that flight. Oh, little light. Nice. Hello. Oh, darling. Hi. That's to the person adjacent. Then you can move it out. As you can see, it's moving. That's it. I am lying flat. Can you tell I've never flown business before? Ooh. Lovely. Would you like to know how I afforded this? Back in August, I was browsing the Points Guy's website and came across this blog about how you could fly with British Airways in their A350 Club Suite for just 6,800 Avios. Basically, BA have got some new planes with a very plush business class for its long-haul route, but they were training up their staff on shorter flights to Madrid between the 1st and 7th of October 2019. I looked at the list and thought that the 4:45 p.m. flight on the Friday of that week looked perfect for a surprise getaway for James's birthday. The only thing I had to do now was check that I had some Avios. Unfortunately, I had 15,565, which was just enough for 2 tickets at this price. The next thing I had to do was check that reward seats, that's what they call them when you book with air miles, were still available. They only have so many a flight. So after clicking book with Avios, I entered in the dates and the times that the Points Guy had already highlighted, and I kept my fingers crossed. And look, 7 seats still available. It was meant to be, bringing the total to 13,600 Avios and £141 of tax for 2 people. That's £70.50 each. Now, I know that not everyone has Avios, so I was also interested in finding out how much it would have cost with no miles in the bank. So, after putting the same dates and times in, the cost was £284 each. It is a lot more, but as someone who will never be able to afford that seat for real, I think I would have been quite tempted at that price as well. For a birthday treat at least. As for future deals like this, it is actually likely that this will happen again. We just don't know when it's going to be. So you should obviously go and make sure you're following me on Twitter and Instagram. The links are in the description, as I'll post about them there as well. Right, time to go back to the flight, and do you remember those beers we took from the lounge?
At the moment, we're not able to get airborne for around about another 30 minutes. What that means is that we along the way, but it's really just to give you.
Toilets where I can speak to you frankly. What the shit? How can I go back to economy after this? It's so beautiful. Imagine if you could fly like this all the time. I will be forever jealous of people who can do this. Just called for G&T. We've got 20 minutes before we have to stop wandering about and we're into land, so I'm going to make most of this lie flat and give it a go for 20 minutes. It's blowing my mind that I'm lying flat on my front right now and speaking to you. I've got the door closed, so it feels really private. Like, it is like your own little cubicle. God, how the rich live.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has now switched on the fasten seatbelt signs. That's which shall shortly be landing into Madrid. Flight time is almost 9:15 in the evening.
Smooth, it's beautiful, it's everything's new.
And there's one final surprise.
Is there?
We're flying home on it too.
From the moment we take off. Yeah, should it going through performing a safety demonstration, please pay them your full attention. For your safety.
Do you want to know the worst bit about that? That Ryanair flight cost me more than the business class flight. Disgusting! Before I wrap this up and ask you to subscribe, which you should by the way, I wanted to tell you that I have launched a Patreon, which is a way that people can support me for the price of a really crap coffee, not even a fancy one. So if I ever help to save you money, or if you just fancy some extra travel perks such as hotel upgrade, email templates, bloopers, or even access to my secret Instagram stories, which I add you back on Instagram, add you to my close friends list. No one else gets to see those bad boys but you. So please do check out my Patreon and think about supporting me, that would be lovely. However, there are also some very, very free ways that you can support me, which include making sure that you're subscribed, giving me a thumbs up on this video if you liked it, leaving me a comment. Would you have paid £284 for that flight? Tell me in the comments below. If you're new around here, I think you'll really like this video. This one's for you. Actually, maybe this one. That one's pretty good as well. This is a link to my Patreon if you want to find out a bit more about that. And lastly, I'm going to ask you to subscribe once again. Please say you've done it.